Now over to Manisha for all the commodity cues. So Manisha, how's it looking?
Well, I'm looking at precious metals right now, and within that as well, silver finally seems to be coming of age. Overnight, we've seen nearly 3% of gains into this one, and $31 an ounce is back in the international markets there. When you look at the range for 2024, it has been a huge $22 to $32 an ounce. The support comes in on the back of dollar index, which has slipped off its recent highs. And then the markets also have seen support from the run-up in gold, the US Fed rate cut, and the expectation that you would see another 50 basis point rate cut in the next two meetings from the US Fed as well. So when you look at the silver markets as an individual fundamentals as well, this is going to be a fourth year of deficit. The global markets are in deficit in 2024, and also this is the second largest deficit expected in 20 years in this year when it comes to silver. That is where the support's coming in. Silver global deficit, when you look at those numbers as well, has been increasing. 2022 was a record number. Last year was a deficit as well. And for this year, 215 million ounces of silver deficit in the global markets is anticipated. When you look at the silver demand, well, that is anticipated 2% higher as compared to last year. So we're looking at 1.2 billion ounces of demand expectation for this year. When you look at the global silver industrial demand, well, that has been increasing as well. Last year was a record 654 million ounces. This year is a record 710 million ounces of an expectation as well. And with all of that very strong fundamentals where you have a deficit and record demand expectation, the outlook for silver has been quite bright as well. These are the reports that have come in from global banks and brokerages. Citi expecting $35 to $38 an ounce of a price in next 12 months. UBS talks about 34 to 36 by the end of this year itself. And JP Morgan talks about an average of $36 an ounce in 2025. So from 31 currently, the expectation of silver prices going further high is quite high.
All right, so not just gold, but all that glitters can also be silver, as those price targets tell us. Thanks very much for that, Manisha.